At BHP, we have a couple different formats of interviews. We would do a virtual interview with the hiring manager or a panel, so you yourself as the candidate. Typically, those interview processes would assess a little foundation of what the role is, the current state of affairs and where we're at and where the vision is, and then have discussion on your past experiences.
Interviews also could be a telephone interview or a face-to-face, either in one of our offices or on site. Some of the assessments you could come against will be a video interview, which will be kind of asking 5 set pre-screened questions about yourself, why you've applied, and some behavioural questions.
In terms of the phone screening, reviewing the advertisement or having it in front of you can sometimes help assist, as well as thinking about what are some key strengths that you've shown when you've done your roles, as well as some examples of safety that you've achieved when you've been on site. The best thing to do would be to not overthink it and to try and think about your own key attributes and contribute to a team.
One of the questions that we do ask is tell me a little bit about yourself. And when we're asking that, we're referring to a little summary of yourself and your job experience. So it's really good to summarise whereabouts you've worked and how long for, what you're looking for in terms of your career moving forward as well.
We'll send you an email link where you just click on the link and do it pretty much from anywhere, even on your phone. We'll just ask you a series of questions and you'll video your answers. So it can be things about your teamwork or any safety examples that you may have. Just be natural, talk about what you've done in the past and your experience. It doesn't even have to be mining related. It could be working at a fast food restaurant or any of your experience really. And then at the end, there's something that we call gamification, which is basically just playing some games and then you submit and it's all done. It's really easy, really quick.
It is a web-based tool where essentially you'll be asked interview questions, but you'll be asked them by a recorded message. It's not dissimilar to a face-to-face interview, and you'll be speaking essentially to your laptop.
Candidates get the chance to record the answers via video recording and save their answers 3 times. And so if you don't feel comfortable with the first response you've given, you could always hit delete and record yourself again.
It's quite a fun part of the process. So there'll be games that do come up within that part of the assessment. So it may have a maths type of game that we're interested in, which is to assess your ability, I guess, to think quickly and on the spot.
An engagement centre allows us to interview and assess a larger group of people in a team sort of format. So we are able to see how people interact with each other. At BHP, you never do anything by yourself. So you work with people constantly and all the time. And an engagement centre really allows us to see how you interact with others and I guess what your behavioural style is in those situations. We use engagement centres for a lot of our frontline, operator, and I guess volume roles where we hire a lot of people at the same time with similar skills and experiences. It allows us to do the process faster, but it also allows us to assess people really fairly in those team environments.
A panel interview at BHP is an interview with 2 or more people from different teams or areas of the business. This helps us get a full picture of your skills and experience for the role. Not every role requires a panel interview. It depends on what role you're applying for. You can have an interview with your hiring manager, with another team member, or even a group interview.